haven't seen a Dylan video in a hot minute, so I might as well, take a look at it. At least have something a little bit different compared to always having, the same shenanigans over and over and over again, So why not, right? Something a little bit different. I know that I did upload my daily dose video on Wednesday,
Bulls.
so that'll be there. Bowls. I tried unknown fast food chains. It's been a while since we've seen a Dylan video. It's been a hot minute.
McDonald's.
Also, before we jump into it too as well. Before we jump into it, yes, for those who are on my YouTube side of audiences, I do have memberships. So if you guys want to support your girl out here, become a voidling, become a YouTube voidling if you can. It's only $1 or so. $1, what is it, $1 a month, right? Yeah. It should only be like $1 a month. No worries, no price increases or anything like that. But if you want to support your girl, you can, with just $1 a day. Well, enough dollars will make me able to afford a pack of noodles, and that's all I really need to live on at the end of the day. So that's what you call a low maintenance person at the end of the day. So, or I just don't eat, either or. But yeah, but if you want to come to YouTube boiling, you can come support your girl, because eventually I do want to multi-stream, and I want to bring my YouTube chat audiences onto the streaming window here, so we can have it. When King comes here, I tell him his daily does got copyrighted. Sure, you can tell him that.
KFC. These are some of the same brands that have dominated the fast food industry ever since I was a little boy. Until this day, they still seem to be everybody's go-to spot. But recently, it's come to my attention that a bunch of unknown fast food chains exist.
So why is the video lagging as hell? Hold on, let me refresh this. The video is lagging for some apparent reason. I don't know why. Hey, Jow. Crazy. Video lagging a little bit for some random apparent reason. I don't know, it was giving me like 15 FPS, to be honest. A little bit weird.
McDonald's, Taco Bell,
there you go, that's a little bit better.
These are some of the same brands that have dominated the fast food industry ever since I was a little boy. Until this day, they still seem to be everybody's go-to spot. But recently, it's come to my attention that a bunch of unknown fast food chains exist that barely anybody's even.
All right, let me hear. What are these other fast food chains that I have not heard of? Well, I mostly eat like what? I mostly eat Japanese food. I'll sometimes eat Vietnamese food, Thai food, and like I think the tippy top or so. The tippy top, my number one that I usually go to is Hispanic food all the time. So that's basically what it is. 15 FPS on the VOD, time to upgrade PC. My bad for bad Wi-Fi. Stop using the Wi-Fi, Pillow. I'm trying to use the Wi-Fi right now. God, stop looking at your hentai stuff. Lordy Lord.
And the fun part is, they might be better than the big dogs. That's why I've spent the last few days creating a list of these
I'm curious.
fast food establishments, and we'll be eating at them all just to answer.
Do I know any of these? I don't think I know any of these. Chat, do you guys know any of these, or any of my American audiences? Do you guys know any of these fast food chains? But it's in 4K though. Wait until I'm done streaming. We can watch it together. God. Jeez. You can hold off.
Have we been eating at the wrong fast food chains our entire lives?
I don't know any of those fast food chains. I think this must be a Texas thing, probably.
Welcome everyone to unknown fast food restaurants.
Beefaroo? What a weird name, to be honest. What an ugly building too as well. Ew. I don't like that building.
Number 1, Beefaroo. Y'all, I cannot believe this is a real place. And from the looks of things, it's completely empty, which does fit the theme of this video, but is slightly concerning for
Beefaroo.
The chances of me getting food poisoning.
Beefaroo was started in Rockford, Illinois, and only has 20 locations across the US. The signature item here is their roast beef sandwich, which makes them most comparable to fast food giant Arby's. But the biggest difference—
Oh, I've heard about Arby's. I've heard a lot of mixed things about Arby's. Some people say it's trash. Some people say like it's dry as hell, the sandwich, and it's not good. That's basically is all I hear like about Arby's. Like it's not good. I've never had Arby's because I don't think Arby's exist over here. I don't think so.
Difference is,
Arby's has over
It
30.
can either be really good or really bad.
What's even
Oh,
crazier
I
to think
see.
about is despite having all of those locations, Arby's is
Holy Toledo's frames, man. Why are the frames dying on this video?
kind of irrelevant now.
in fact, back in 2024, multiple Arby's franchisees had to file for
Hold up.
bankruptcy due to
There you go.
disappointing
We're gonna lower it
sales.
down
So the
just a
question is,
smidge. I don't know
do
why.
people just not like the roast beef sandwiches, or is
You don't want to be compared to Arby's. Is it really that bad? Is Arby's really that bad? Arby's is inconsistent at best. It all depends on where you are. Really? Okay. All right. Okay.
Arby's just bad and nobody's heard of beefaroo? Let's check out this drive-thru.
As I pulled up, I was surprised to see how many other food options were also available. Along with their roast beef sandwich, Beefaroo also sells burgers, chicken sandwiches, and a milkshake.
Well, because it was in 4K. 4K at like 30 FPS or so, I think. Yeah.
I'll do a roast beef sandwich meal, please. And then for the fries, is it possible to get the cheddar fries?
Absolutely.
Awesome, thank you very much.
Cheddar
man.
fries?
You too. Beefaroo has been acquired. Gotta find a place to park.
Interesting.
The place is empty, so there's a lot of them. So this is kind of crazy. Turns out Beefaroo has been around since 1967. What? How long has Arby's been around? Arby's was founded in 1964 by brothers Forrest and Leroy Raffle. Okay, only a 3-year difference, but Arby's did come first. All right, let's see how good this roast beef sandwich looks.
Turn on frame, Jen.
Okay, pretty standard packaging. I
There's
also
too
got-
much ghosting on it, okay?
Got some cheese fries, which low-key kind of making a mess in my car, but bam.
Oh, is
Literally
it just... Oh, okay, so it's just cheese loaded on fries. Oh, okay.
just looks like they melted a craft single on this. All right, so it's a little messy, but you guys let me know if this looks better or worse than Arby's. One thing I do appreciate though is they didn't
I don't know. I've never eaten at an Arby's, so I have no idea. So...
skimp on the roast beef, clearly. It's
Do you
like,
guys think it's good, chat? For those people who have eaten Arby's, is this better than Arby's? You guys can let me know. For me, I have no idea, so...
oozing out of this thing. Now, before I dig in, just as an FYI, I'll be judging every restaurant today based on the taste, the price, and of course, the speed. I'm pretty sure those are the 3 biggest reasons people love the major chains, so I feel like that's a fair criteria. With that being said, it did take quite a while to get my food, but you know what? Maybe it'll be so good that it's worth the wait. Let's dig in. Okay. You know, I'm honestly not the biggest fan of roast beef sandwiches, especially not a roast beef sandwich at, I think it's 11 a.m. right now, but this is pretty good.
Eh.
The roast beef is a lot more tender than I expected. It actually has a good amount of salt, and the bread, nice and soft. Overall, a pretty good roast beef sandwich. Now let's try these fries. Arby's is known for their curly fries, which low-key, those are elite. I don't think these will be better than the curly.
Look up Arby's Meat Mountain. Look at it and get sick. Give me Japanese Happy Meal instead. As long as you're sharing, I want that. I want some of that. Hold on, wait. I think I know exactly what's causing it, actually. It's causing this weird stuttering lag. That could probably be it. Let me see. Hold on. Let me see. Arby's. Arby's menu. You said, oh wait, what did you say? You said like Arby's, let's see, Arby's Meat Mountain. Wait, that's a secret item? What is this? What the hell is that? Oh my god, can you layer what the? What is that? Pepper bacon, roast beef, natural cheddar, Angus steak, brisket, corned beef, big eye Swiss, ham, roast turkey, chicken tenders. What the hell? I'd eat it. Yeah, that's the real thing you can get from good place. You can get this? Meatcraft? It's what makes the sandwich? What the hell?
I'm hungry.
That looks crazy, to be honest. Looks so nasty. Just why? I don't even know what I'm staring at, to be honest. They just slathered meat on top of that thing and called it a sandwich. Oh my god, dude. That's the inner part of the sandwich. Like, the funny thing about it doesn't even look like if you look at these pictures or so, it doesn't even look like the actual sand. Well, of course, nothing in advertisement looks like what it actually looks like. This is what you'll typically see.
Eyeballs.
This is what you'll see, is this image right here, or something like this. Oh, jeez. Arby's jalapenos roast beef slider is legit though, is it? This is probably the sandwich is not for me though.
Fries, since it's just a regular flimsy
I'll be
fry
honest.
with
I'll be
a
honest
Kraft
with you.
shingle on it,
Definitely not for me.
but- Yep, that tastes just about as good as it looks. The roast beef
What is
sandwich was
this?
pretty good.
The search
fries,
results for Big Back
kinda mid.
staples.
Now, as for prices, a roast beef
It's
combo meal at Arby's comes out
less
to roughly
well-known
$10.27,
fast
which
food
is
if it's
cheaper
better
than a
than
combo
the
meal
regular
at Beefaroo.
fast food.
With that in mind,
It's time to decide if Beefaroo is better than its big dog counterpart.
Beefaroo.
Also, before anyone says I can't make an accurate comparison because I'm not eating at both restaurants back to back, this is my video. I make all the rules. What you gonna do about it?
just kidding. I actually went to all of the famous chains yesterday and felt terrible after.
So I do have references.
This might be because I don't really like roast beef sandwiches in the first place, but considering it took quite a bit of time to get my food and it was more expensive, unfortunately, Beefaroo is not better than the Big Dog.
Take care, Pharaoh. Be
On to the
safe.
next one. All right, friends, we've officially made it to the next spot. And let me tell you, when I found out about this place, I thought it was gonna be one of those cheap knockoff restaurants, but apparently it's not. I know
What is
everyone's
this?
obviously heard of Cane's Chicken Fingers, but have you heard of Lane's Chicken Fingers?
Man, that building right there, I swear. That building itself, look at it. Look at it. Look how boring it looks. Oh my god, that building, dude. What's next? Wayne's?
Cane's. What the heck? Fast Lane?
Ah. That is such a that's a your dad joke right there. It looks like a place I'd bring my car for an oil change. Fast lane. Wow. Aren't we clever? Aren't we clever around here, huh?
Bars. I'm sorry, that was terrible. Now, according to my research, along with having very
I don't even
similar
eat
names,
Big Macs. I don't
Cane's
even
and
eat
Lane's
McDonald's.
also have very similar menus.
But in case anyone doesn't trust that this place isn't just a knockoff because of all of the similarities, get this. Lane's was established first. Unfortunately, though, they only have 24
Really?
locations total, compared to Cane's 1,600 locations worldwide.
Jeez.
But
That's
I
a
think
lot.
what surprised me the most when I pulled up is how packed this parking lot is. Lane's may not be a big global chain, but it seems everyone in Louisville, Texas is a very big fan. Maybe I will be too.
Louisville?
What the? Warning, Lane's Chicken Fingers contains concentrated amounts of flavor. Oh, that's funny. And oh, hey, they deliver on DoorDash.
I made my
I don't get it. I don't understand it.
way inside, and as I said before, Lane's and Cane's nearly have identical menus with their chicken tender combos, chicken sandwich options, and family packs.
Oh, so are you saying that Raising Cane stole from them? Oh.
However, I did notice that Lane's has one or two things that sets them apart.
Their sauce, I assume?
Awesome, thank you. Is this better than Cane's?
I would say so.
Oh, okay. Okay, sweet.
So I placed my order, and I know this is still a fast food restaurant, but this place is crazy nice. First off, they bring me my food. Big fan of that. Secondly, the total for my order, which is a full meal, fries, chicken, drink, under $11, which is
Whoa, in today's economy? Holy cow, that's pretty cheap, I ain't gonna lie.
literally cheaper than the exact same meal at Cane's.
This cup is diabolical. It says giving the finger since 1994. The finger to who?
Oh my god, are you serious? They make jokes like this over there? Giving the finger since 1994, dude. Oh my god. These fucking jokes. I like this place. Reminds me of the one spot over here called Pie Paradise. From the outside, it doesn't look like much, but their food is amazing. I only go there like 2 times a year for health reasons. Makes sense. Cane's fries is better, is pretty good. Yo, what the finger do? Hey, yo. Pillow, no, we're not giving you the finger, okay? 3 fingers?
Cane's? Some beef? Is there some chicken going on? I'm sorry, that was...
No finger for you.
Making horrible jokes today.
I'm gonna put you in the box.
Awesome, thank you, appreciate it, man. Excuse me, this looks and smells delicious. This might sound stupid, but my favorite thing at Cane's is their Texas toast. Lane's might do it better. Oh my gosh, it's crispy. The edges are still soft though. Oh my lord. Have y'all ever seen a better looking piece of toast than this? Now the biggest difference between Cane's and Lane's is the fact that Lane's actually offers multiple different sauces. One of these is Lane's signature sauce, and the other one is a jalapeno ranch. I love Cane's sauce as much as the next guy. However, it is nice to have multiple options.
Another major difference between the two restaurants is that Lane's has a hot chicken tender option for spicy food lovers like me.
Let's dig in. I don't know which sauce is which, but
I think if I remember correctly, Raisin Cane's doesn't have that. At least the last time I ate it, a long time ago. Long time ago.
I don't think it'll be hard to tell the difference. Oh, but let me tell you, that right there is a good chicken tender. I did dip into the jalapeno ranch, so that mixed with the spicy chicken has a little bit of a kick. Let me try this without the sauce.
Interesting.
Okay, that confirms it. If you've ever had Cane's, you will know that their chicken without the sauce, honestly, not even edible. This piece of chicken, however, actually has some flavor. The chicken's not super dry. The crust has that spice. Very nice. It's salted well. Very big fan. I think this is the actual Lay's sauce. I'm curious if it's better than Cane's sauce. What's funny is the sauces are actually very similar, but the fact that Lay's has multiple options clearly gives it an edge. I love me some bread. This is a perfect piece of bread.
I definitely ate way too much considering the fact that I have way more fast food spots to hit, but that's okay since...
That was yummy. Woo! I ate way too much. Yeah, I don't know what else to say. I think it's very obvious based on a multitude of things. Better price, food came out really fast, and the chicken was actually good.
Can't judge a book by its cover at the end of the day. Need beans for the bread? No, stop it.
Lay's is clearly an
put
underrated
tortillas
fast food chain,
with beans.
and it's way better than the big dog Raising Cane's.
Really? Lane's actually beats Raisin Cane's. Wow, okay.
Before I get to the next fast food spot, something cool that I want to point out about all of these restaurants is despite the fact that they're all unknown, almost all of them are available on DoorDash, which is very convenient since that's the sponsor of today's video. It's amazing that we live in a world where you can get anything you need.
DoorDash. Wow, that's pretty crazy. I ain't gonna lie, to be honest. Wow.
Donald's. I realize now that's a little misleading. Anyways, I'm not entirely sure how to describe this next spot other than saying it's kind of like the fast food version of a Cracker Barrel.
I don't know.
And yes, I know Cracker Barrel is low-key going downhill lately. Hopefully this place isn't following the same trend. Welcome to Grandy's.
Grandy's?
This unknown fast food chain specializes in southern comfort food. There's only 22 locations spread out across
It's a southern. Oh, that's a southern thing. Okay, that makes sense. What's that dry scone you guys have over there? I have no idea what you're talking about. I have no idea. Do they DoorDash to Asia? Yeah, that's the question I asked. Do they DoorDash to Asia?
6 states, and what's crazy about that is...
I'm pretty sure there was one of these in the town that I grew up in, but I've never actually been. Maybe I've been missing out on something my entire life. We'll see. They also have a drive-thru, so I'm gonna get back in my car and order from there.
So the menu here at Grandy's might be the most...
Let me see. They have a catfish sandwich, a fried chicken sandwich, a country fried steak sandwich, a southwestern grilled chicken sandwich, roasted chicken meal, southwestern grilled chicken meal, handed breaded chicken tender meals, hand breaded chicken nugget meals, country fried steak meal, chicken fried chicken meal, pot roast meal, catfish meal, fried chicken 10 pieces, fried chicken 15 pieces. Let me see. Hand breaded chicken tenders, hand breaded chicken nuggets, breakfast sides, the Bet bacon egg tomato sandwich, a deluxe biscuit sandwich, scrambled eggs breakfast, biscuit and gravy, a morning classic, the sunshine platter, the grand platter, and they have a grand catch or something. I can't. I don't think I can read that, to be honest. They have cinnamon rolls for dessert. They have fruit cobbler. I don't know what that is. And dinner rolls? Are those apples? What is that? Looks like apples. I don't even know. Hand breaded implies that they're feet breaded too. Feet breaded? What?
Confusing one to me so far. Along with selling classic southern dishes like chicken fried steak and a pot roast plate, they also sell full fried chicken meals. So I guess you can say this place is also comparable to KFC or Popeyes. But since I'm in the mood for some southern cuisine, I knew exactly what to get.
Hello. Awesome. Thank you so much. Thank you. Wow, that was fast. Thank you. Have a good one. Friends, my fast food Cracker Barrel has been acquired.
So this is supposed to be
I'm gonna
competition
honest,
against Cracker
There's
Barrel?
something strange about getting Southern comfort food very fast, since normally it's supposed to take time. You know, time for all of the Southern love to penetrate the food.
What?
To keep things simple, I ordered a country fried steak along with mashed potatoes and green beans. Classic Southern meal. Ooh, it's hot. Here we go. Let's see what fast Southern comfort food looks like. Oh God. I'm gonna be honest with y'all, this is the first meal I don't want to eat. I grew up in Texas, so I know what gravy's supposed to look like. It's not supposed to look like this. It's literally just liquid. I don't want to eat this. This gravy is literally just like mud water. Oh my God. First off, there is zero crunch of any kind as I'm cutting into this. It's just kind of like soft mush. It does look fully cooked, but I do think this is the closest.
Why is it brown? What? Why is that chicken brown? Shouldn't it be white? Oh God, dude, that looks, ew. It looks like cafeteria food from elementary school. Oh, you got like, what is that? Green beans, you got mashed potatoes and gravy, and then you got chicken doused in gravy. Man, they should definitely do, man, they do definitely sure like their gravy a lot over there. It looks like vomit. It looks like hospital food. I got
Ever been to potentially getting food poisoning on this channel. I'm not swallowing that. I'm not even gonna try the sides. That's awful. First off, it's extremely bland. There's like no salt, no pepper. The texture, I wish there was a better way for me to explain this. It's kind of like mush, yeah? And don't even get me started on the gravy. It was like a weird temperature, first off. And the fact that it's just like pure liquid is so off-putting. Unfortunately, I am not a fan of Grandy's at all. I do not think fast Southern comfort food should exist. Sorry, this is not better than any Big Dogs.
Yeah, Cracker Barrel is still better.
I've had in a very long time, which makes me a little nervous about the next unknown fast food spot, since I love the mainstream version of the chain.
Which one?
We've now arrived at the Taco Casa.
I see.
Now, for everyone watching who lives in Texas, Taco Casa probably doesn't feel like an unknown fast food chain. However, they only have 103 locations spread across 3 states. 91 of those locations are in Texas, which means the rest of the country has no idea this place exists.
Taco Casa is a fast food Mexican.
What is that? What is that? It looks similar to like kind of like Taco Bell and like Del Taco. Yeah, it looks pretty much like that.
chain most similar to Taco Bell. It was founded about 10 years after Taco Bell was established, and comparing these two places will be very hard for me because if you've been a viewer for a while,
Look, I'm gonna be honest with you guys. If you use crunch shells for tacos, and you're using like what is it? I don't how do you say it in English? I don't know how you say it in English. In Spanish is carne molida. I know for a fact that you're the most whitest person ever because you've never actually tried authentic Mexican food. Like if you use carne molida, man, it's just kind of like, okay, that says a lot about you, to be honest. You have not been cultured.
you know I love Taco Bell.
These two chains are so similar that back in the 1970s, they basically had the exact same menu.
While Taco Bell innovated and created things like Crunch Wraps and the Dorito Locos Tacos, Taco Casa has hardly strayed away from their original menu.
Which leads me to my question. Which is better, the Bell or the Casa? I'm gonna go through the drive-thru.
I placed my order, and while I waited for my food, out of curiosity, I decided to ask one of the workers there which fast food chain they prefer.
Do you think Taco Casa is better than Taco Bell?
For me, I like Taco Bell more.
What? I'm gonna blur your face.
But I mean, both are like the same, but like there's one, you know.
Is Taco Bell better because they have like different better options?
Different options, yes.
Okay, what about a regular taco though?
In here.
Here's better taco?
Yeah, I like the tacos in here.
Okay.
Yeah, it's so fresh.
Interesting.
Got it. Awesome. Thank you. Interesting. So apparently Taco Bell is better because it has the options, but Taco Casa has better tacos. I guess it depends on what you value more.
I just don't use. We don't use like I just don't know how to say it in English. How do you say it in English? The meat that you use for meatballs. I don't know how you fucking call it. We just call it carne molida. That's what we call it. We don't use that for tacos. Like we don't. Ground beef.
I want to know
Okay.
who has the better taco. Awesome, thank you. One thing I want to point out is everyone at these like small unknown chains has been so much more friendly. Maybe it's because they're not being
Yeah, we use actual like carne asada, tripas, pollo, chorizo, lengua. You know, we use all of those. We use a lot of those.
bombarded by like a billion
When it comes to,
people
like,
every single
taco
day.
making.
That's not part of my overall criteria.
Yeah,
but
we use the
it's an
good
interesting thing to
stuff.
know. Awesome, thank you.
We
very
don't
much.
use
Got my tacos. It
ground
is so
beef
hot
for
outside.
tacos or hard shell for tacos either. We don't even use that. We don't touch that. That's a thing that like I was gonna say you guys, but like Americans I think Americans created that. I think that's an American thing. I'm not too sure. I don't know where the origin of that thing is from, but I know for a fact my time of eating like Hispanic food, not once have I seen a hard shell taco.
Those
Never.
have been acquired. And you know, even if these tacos are the best tacos I've ever had, I think I know why Taco Casa isn't a national, globally loved chain. Where's the branding? This is literally the same brown sack you use for lunch on a school field trip. Like, no wonder nobody knows about it. Anyways, I kept things pretty simple.
Well, that and it's just only literally in like 3 states, but mostly all of the stores are in one single state. So
Just a regular taco and a Casa Delight. I don't really know what that is, but I'm pretty sure
yeah,
it's dessert.
food trucks. Food trucks
Why
is
do
where you
their
usually get the
napkins have
stuff.
branding, but the bags don't? This is what you see around. You wipe your face with these. It's strange. Also, my ADHD is cooking right now. Why does it look like I have a pink cowboy hat in my backseat? I don't, just by the way. Anyways, let's check out this taco.
That's not where my first clue I was going to go through. I was just gonna say, oh look, he has like a some kind of red pinkish pillow in the back, but okay.
Oh, whoa.
I wasn't gonna say
okay.
anything about
There
it,
we
so
go.
until you
Got
pointed
some
it out.
branding. In this hand, I have my super taco, and over here, the Casa Delight, which now that I'm looking at it, it's basically just a fried tortilla chip covered in sugar and cinnamon, I believe. Looks
Eh?
yummy. Don't judge me, I'm an adult. I can eat in whatever food order I want. No, that's good.
I don't think I've ever had that in my entire life. I think I've only had like churros. Churros are like the only thing that I had that had cinnamon sugar on it.
That is really good. I like that a lot. The fried tortilla, it's so nice and airy, and that cinnamon sugar, oh, you can't go wrong with cinnamon sugar. Just these alone should make this place pop. Big fan of that.
Hmm.
All right, it's taco time. The lady working said, even though she prefers Taco Bell because of their options, the tacos here are better and fresher.
Is
I will be
it?
the judge. Ooh.
Yeah, we don't use hard shells though. That's the strangest thing about it. I was like, where did this originated from? I'm so curious where the hard shell tacos came from. Where did they come from? I'm so curious. Where did, let me see, hold up. When was hard shell tacos invented? When was this invented? So this was way later. So hard shell tacos originated in Mexican American community. Oh, so it is an American thing in the United States with roots going back to the 19th to the early 20th centuries. Though the convenient preformed U-shaped shell wasn't fully developed until the okay. So in the mid 20s, so in the 20th century, the mid 20th centuries is when they started doing hard shell tacos. The Mila Cafe in San Bernardino, California. Of course, it was in California. Of course it is. Started selling hard shell tacos in the late 1930s. And Glenn Bell later popularized the concept of opening a Taco Bell in 1962, making them the mass market. Okay, so like late 19th to early 20th centuries was like basically is where the roots is at. So. So 1930s, so let's see, commercialized of shells, the idea of pre-fried shells for convenience became possible after the 1930s. Okay, so after the 1930s, it became more, I guess, popularized, I guess. And of course, it was from America. Oh, I knew it. I knew it. This shit was an American thing. I was like, I knew this shit was an American thing. Fucking, this shit doesn't exist in Mexico. Someone experimented with deep frying tortillas, the OG's Big Back. I guess so. I guess.
Someone experimented with deep drying tortillas, the OG Big Back.
Deep fried things, usually American. Yeah, true. Yeah, usually that's an American thing when they deep fry stuff.
Hey, that's a good looking hard shell taco. It held together really nice. The tomatoes look good, the cheese looks good. It's not super messy. I do love me some Taco Bell, but a lot of the
Also, when it comes to cheese too, we don't use yellow cheese. You know, we use white cheese. That's what we use.
times it is a little messy. So based on that alone,
that's how you can tell the difference. That's how you can tell the difference of a Mexican taco and a white taco. White tacos, they use like yellow cheese. I don't understand why they use yellow cheese.
I do like that Taco Bell has a bunch of different hot sauces. Taco Casa only has this hot sauce. I don't know how hot it is, but I'm about to find out. Just gonna do a little bit of this. Cheers. First
They
off,
are
y'all hear that crunch?
Americans. Well, maybe we should start introducing them a little bit more, you know? Introduce them to some actual good Mexican food.
I like when a hard shell taco is actually hard. Another thing to note is look
Okay.
at how defined these.
You're barely getting any fucking meat on that thing. What the fuck is that? What is oh my god, bro. That is not, bruh, that shit that can't even feed, bro, that can't even feed a fucking 5-year-old Mexican kid, bro. Honestly, what the hell is that, man? Okay.
These layers are.
Hold on, what did he
ground
say? Pillow, I'm gonna put you in the box, Pillow, I swear. Go crashing out of roof. It is the funny. Bro, come on. Look at this shit. Okay, watch. Let me see. Hopefully they got a cross section of a Mexican taco. Look at this, dude. Well, not really a taco. Look at this, dude. Look what you get on tacos, though. Look at this. And then you have this too as well. Well, it's not big enough to be honest. But look at this. This is what you get. You got your sauces on this side. You get your lime there, and you got your salt, and you put stuff in it. You know, this is what it typically what the taco looks like. Look how much meat there is on these tacos, dude. Look at this. This is birria. Is a little bit different, but it's crazy how you see so much content in it. You know, this is what a taco is. Whatever this is, that's not a taco. This is a taco, okay? God Lord, look how much substance you get in the taco itself, you know? You get stuff and then they give you things to like dip it in. You got your hot sauces right here. This is what they usually serve it with, you guys, when it comes to like just the tacos in general. See, you have all of this stuff here, and you got your lime, you know, you got your, you know, if you want to add some extra things on top of it, you know? Like sometimes they'll do nah, Italian pineapple pizza is all I need. Shush you. Shush you. Like, yeah, like honestly, like it's crazy. Like it's crazy to see hard shell tacos, you know? Maybe one day if I get like my own kitchen or something, like, cause I do want to do like cooking, like I do want to do a cooking stream. I'll cook an American style taco and eat it, but I know for a fact I'm not gonna like it. I already know I am not gonna like it. If I'm following a recipe like the American style, I'm definitely not gonna like it. But if I experiment myself, like if I experiment the recipe itself, it'll probably be good, but it's not gonna be better than actual tacos.
Sour cream, lettuce, cheese, tomatoes. You're basically getting everything in every single bite.
Lettuce? You put fucking lettuce? What are you, a fucking rabbit or something? Oh my lord, oh my god. Oh my god. We usually put lettuce on like on tostadas. That's what we put it on. Watch. Like actual like Mexican tostadas, like we put that on like on our, like it just really depends on the type of tostada that you're gonna make, right? So like this is a tostada. You got the bean, and then you got the ground. You can use ground beef if you want, or whatever type of meat that you want or so, right? So basically all of this, literally all of this is a tostada. That's all it is. It's literally a fucking tostada. That's all it fucking is. That's all I'm basically eating is a tostada. This isn't a taco. This is a tostada. Oh my god, dude. Coming big back activity tone cake. It's like literally, it's straight up, but like there's no beans. Where the fuck are the beans at with this fucking good, with this fucking taco? My voice is breaking because of this shit, bro. There's no beans. There's no fucking beans in this. What do you, how can you call this a taco? Oh my lord, man, bro, this is such an insult to Mexican culture. It is such a fucking insult to this shit. Get the fuck out of here. It's just literally a fucking tostada, okay? All right. Fucking call this shit Mexican taco, bro. I'm gonna slap you for calling this shit Mexican taco.
No. Oh,
and it's a burrito.
No.
Jesus
Why doesn't my car have a table? Oh my gosh. I got tomatoes and sauce on my seat. Along with being a really good taco, the food came out very fast. Not to mention, this hard shell taco
Your mom
is way
belongs on a
bigger
piece
than
of
the hard shell
toast.
taco I got from Taco Bell. You can't be mad at generous portion sizes. Altogether, everything I got from Taco Casa came out to a little over $9, which is $2 to $3 more than the exact same order at Taco Bell. But it ends up being the same price if you account for the fact that you might need to order 2 hard shell tacos from Taco Bell to equate to this. Pretty close. With all that being said, do I think Taco Casa is better than the big dog? I do. Obviously, I love me some Taco Bell Crunchwrap Supremes. However, if I'm mainly focusing on the tacos, Taco Casa is a league above. And you know I'm being honest, because me saying that probably loses my chances of ever getting a Taco Bell sponsorship. So, on to the next one.
Now, I'm very excited about this next spot because I've seen it most compared to...
I hated that my voice breaks or so when I'm like, get so into it. That's why I try to be calm as much as possible because my voice breaks a lot because I've broken my voice multiple times. Well, not multiple times, but like one time or so back then. So
King of fast
you guys
food,
can hear like my voice
McDonald's.
breaking.
Welcome to Burger Street.
This fast food chain started in Louisville,
I'm gonna put you in the
Texas
box, Pillow. That's what
1985.
I'm gonna
There
do.
are
I'm gonna
currently
put you in the
only
box.
18 locations between
Burger
Texas and
Street?
Oklahoma, and they specialize in burgers.
Now this place is pretty hard to miss when driving by, especially because of this bright blue roof they got.
Yeah, it's a better design compared to the last one or so. Well, not the last one, the last two ones, the chicken finger ones. Look, I like the funky design of it at least.
Going on, which interestingly enough is pretty similar in style to the old-fashioned red McDonald's roofs, if y'all remember those.
Now,
Yeah.
despite being a small chain,
Hashtag
People
free
local
Pillow.
have very
Never.
strong
I'm
opinions
never
about
letting
this place.
Pillow leave.
According to a review from this guy named Daniel, he says the service here is great. All of the times
When
I've
your mom
gone,
shows
they've
up
been
into my
nothing but
room
friendly.
every single night?
The food here is way better than McDonald's. It still has the charm of old fast food, which is greatly appreciated. Definitely a place worth checking out. That is very high praise. However, there are also reviews from this person named Les May. I have no idea if I'm saying their name right. He gave them 1 star and said, nasty, overpriced food. McDonald's is actually better. Food, 1 out of 5. Service, 1 out of 5. Atmosphere, 1 out of 5. Clearly he was not happy. So with both of those polar opposite reviews in mind, I am very curious to see how good this place is for myself.
now when I go to McDonald's, I usually get chicken nuggets, but I think we can all agree that McDonald's most iconic item is their Big Mac. So even though burgers
I thought McDonald's fries was the thing that people usually get. Cause that's all I basically hear is like, yeah, the fries from McDonald's are like the things that I always get all the time, you know? The single deluxe hamburger, the double beef, double cheese, the bacon cheeseburger, the grilled chicken sandwich, the chicken strip basket, giant turkey deluxe, chili cheese dog, the junior deluxe burger, iced tea. Is that value meal? Hot dog, curly fries, tater tots, onion rings, chili cheese dog. Wait, what? Oh, so these are the combos, and those are by itself. Oh, I see. Okay. Cinnamon apple pie, BLT, bacon, lettuce, tomato.
Burger
I
Street
see.
also has multiple different food options like chicken sandwiches, chili cheese dogs, and even chicken tenders. We gotta compare the best burgers at both places.
Can I do a single deluxe hamburger with cheese, please?
Like everything on it?
Yes, please.
Anything else?
Can I also get regular curly fries?
Yes, anything else?
That will be it. Thank you so much. Appreciate
Big
it.
Mac, my hands look small.
The food has been ordered. $13.
Well, they
For-
said, well, wasn't this like a rumor so that the Big Mac was like getting smaller and smaller per like every so couple years or something like that? Because people said like the Big Mac used to be big apparently, but then like for some apparent reason it kept getting smaller and smaller. The cheapest thing over here is a Big Mac. I rarely buy anything other than that on my cheat days. Oh, I don't need any fast food.
Forget how that compares to McDonald's. Now, obviously, one of the biggest things McDonald's is known for is
I usually
this.
eat meals at home.
Based on my research online, I was
It seems like it
informed
has
that
been
these
getting
burgers
smaller.
might take a little
Okay.
bit more time because they should feel more handcrafted, less machine produced.
No,
I don't know if
Americans
that's
are
just an
just getting
excuse to
bigger
know,
and
but
bigger.
I'm hoping that does come across in the flavor and appearance of this burger. We'll see.
Same with the pollo from Pollo Loco. They are tiny. It seems like eating wings these days. Really? Maybe they're trying to tell Americans to stop eating so much. Maybe that could be a thing. Because I know for a fact American portion sizes are massive. They're big.
Okay, when I read up that it would take a while, that might have been an understatement. This has taken arguably the longest out of every place I've been to so far. First world problems, I know. Personally, I'm not mad about it, but speed is one of the things I'm judging these places on, so I feel like I have to talk about it. Hopefully I get my food soon. Oh, that person's getting their stuff. Yes, that means it's my turn. I don't even know how long I've been waiting. Awesome. Thanks so much, man. I appreciate it. The burger has been acquired, and I'm gonna be very honest here. It smells delicious. Maybe I'm hungry, I don't know. All right, I wanted to jump in the back seat, so when I review this, I have a little extra room. Here's the food. Again, it smells delicious.
Oh, he has
I
a
think the
Tesla.
person in front of me might have just ordered a bunch of food, and that's why it took so long. Because when I pulled up to the window, I got my food extremely fast. Maybe it's not Burger Street's fault after all. So first thing out of the bag is the curly fries, and ooh, wait a minute. These curly fries look delicious. They got a really nice curl to them, and they're not soggy at all. So let's give this a try first. Boing. That's me making a sound effect, so I don't edit one in. Boing. Oh, hey! It's salted really nice, and I don't know if this makes sense, but it doesn't taste artificial. You're still getting that potatoey flavor coming through, and again, crunch on these, spectacular. Listen. Now that I've tried the fries, let's check out this burger.
See.
Let's check it out. Ooh, is it just me, or does this look like a burger from a TV commercial?
Oh, actually, you know what? The appearance of the burger actually looks pretty damn good, actually. That actually doesn't look that bad, actually. Compared to, like, other burger chains like McDonald's. That actually does look like a pretty good burger. I'm not gonna lie, chat. Not bad. Not bad
This
at
is
all.
beautiful. I promise this looks better in person. Honestly, me holding it with one hand is really messing up
That's
the shape. But I
massive.
really
Pause.
appreciate that you can see all of the different layers.
It does,
the cheese
actually.
looks really appetizing. It looks melted on there. Now with appearances out of the way, I am so excited to finally try this. Cheers, everybody. This burger is good. I almost want to say it feels like a burger you would get at a restaurant, but I don't think that's fully accurate. It definitely still has that fast food flavor. I don't know if that makes sense. Hopefully it does. But I think what sets it apart is I can taste each individual ingredient. I can taste the pickles. I really like that they used shredded lettuce for this. I can taste the tomatoes, the onions. This is good. I'm so glad I'm filming this video. I really enjoy this. Now, as for the price, I got a combo, which includes this burger, the fries,
That's
and
what
a
I
drink.
thought too,
It
as
came out
well.
to around $13, and I think if I compare it to a combo Big Mac at McDonald's, I feel like that's the most comparable thing. This is a little bit more expensive, but I think the quality makes up for those couple bucks. So with that being said, do I think Burger Street is better than
It
the
does
big
look
dog
better, to be
king
honest.
of fast food? If it wasn't clear from my reactions, I definitely think so. This was a fantastic burger.
With that, my research experiment has finally concluded, and I've decided that while some of the big spots do deserve their place, there are obviously unknown fast food chains I believe deserve to be just as big, maybe even bigger, and I will be returning to them very often.
Oh, okay. Not bad, not bad. Okay. Except that taco one made me flip the fuck out, though. That taco one made me flip the fuck out because it's literally a tostada without fucking beans on it, like literally. Jesus Christ, what a great video, to be honest. I always enjoy Dylan's videos. They're always so good to watch when it comes to like food, like just like different types of food in general. Anyways, might try Burger Street when I visit the U.S. Yeah, might as well. Apparently, it's a southern thing, so you have to go to Texas in order to try that burger. Apparently, so because apparently there's one in there's two in two other states apparently, but there's only like one in those places, and then like the rest are in Texas apparently. So it's a Texas. So this is a Texas thing in general. Okay, makes sense. Go stop hitting on the hard shell. And once I get beans is better on toast. Your mom is better on my bed. Okay, shut the fuck up, bro. Before I put 10 inches deep down in your mom. Okay, all right. So shut the fuck up. All right. Anyways, that's the end of the video, and maybe in the future, I'll make a hard shell taco and fucking try it out on stream. I won't change the recipe. I'll actually follow the recipe to a dime. An American hard shell taco. I'm gonna feel insulted or so when I eat that. I'm not gonna lie, to be honest. It'll just be his stepdad and tell Dub how much of a disappointment he is. Dub is always a disappointment. What are you talking about? It's like a regular thing around here. Hard shell tacos are oily. I don't know about that one, Chief. But yeah, anyways, that's the end of the video. And yeah. Eat an actual taco. Stop eating this weird taco. And peace.